All right, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahawah, by Shem, yahawashi. This is Mazan Ban Yashiala, coming out of the GMS Lions Den camp. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Akim out there around the four corners of the earth, preaching this truth in sincerity, and the few outlaws that follow after their husbands and also believing in the name of Yahawah, yahawashi, and the children. Today I wanted to do a quick lesson on basically this picture in the background back here. You know what I'm saying? Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. You know what I'm saying? Of course we have to respect, you know what I'm saying, our earthly mother and father, you know what I'm saying, and our parents. But in this sense, it is talking about, you know what I'm saying, our elders in the Lord, man. Which our elders in the Lord are, you know what I'm saying, Apostle Tahar on down. You know what I'm saying, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, man. All the way to the camp heads. They've been out there giving all diligence to make their call and election sure. They've been enduring to the end, preaching in season and out of season. You know what I'm saying, without wavering. Going down that lonely, narrow, tightrope path to salvation, man. You know what I'm saying, that one at a time can only fit down. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, only one at a time can go down it. You know what I'm saying? You see that there's order in it. Because it is order in this truth, man. Like it's going to be order in the kingdom of heaven. Just like the 144 going to be the tutorers, governors. You know what I'm saying? So forth and so on. That's the same thing with the kingdom of heaven being established here. You know what I'm saying? Through us. It's going to be order in it, man. And obedience is better than sacrifice. So with that being said, man, let me go ahead and get this first scripture. This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. Obey them that have rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls. So we supposed to obey them that have rule over us, and who have rule over us, just like we just read in the background, Ephesians 6:1, man. You know what I'm saying, our parents in the Lord. You know what I'm saying, the apostles and elders, you know what I'm saying, of Great Millstone, starting from Tahar on down to the camp heads, man. We supposed to obey our parents, man. And one of the things one charges that they gave us to do, man, is to do two sit-down videos every week, man. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be doing it. And there's a reason why the apostles and elders told us to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps us with speaking. You know what I'm saying? And when it's asked or required for us to speak, man, we supposed to speak. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, let me get a precept real quick. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to speak if it's asked of us. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you know what I'm saying, it's helping us work out our own salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? Building up their confidence. You know what I'm saying? For we can speak with authority like yahawashi Mashiach did, man. Okay, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 32, verse 7. Speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely, when thou art twice asked. So we supposed to speak, you know what I'm saying, when it is asked for us, man. You know what I'm saying? If there be need, and yet scarcely, when thou art asked twice. So we supposed to speak scarcely if we ask twice. So we supposed to, you know what I'm saying, and scarcely mean get it out. You know what I'm saying? Do your sit down videos, man. We supposed to be doing 2 every week. You know what I'm saying? Not only 2, man, strive for more. You know what I'm saying? Strive for that perfection like we supposed to be doing on this side, man. Keeping them laws and statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. Because yes, Yahawashi Mashiach did command us to go out down the highways and byways and preach the gospel and feed his sheep. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was saying, there's a reason why the apostles and the elders gave that command. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the internet today, we got the unicorn. So therefore, man, you doing your sit-down videos, you know what I'm saying, it's going to reach somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's different ways to go fishing in this thing, but the main way to go fishing is on them highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? But still, this right here is like practice. You know what I'm saying? It gets you ready for the war. You know what I'm saying? You gotta exercise and practice. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself in shape before the war. So therefore, man, you gotta do this, man. You gotta do what your elders in the Lord commanded you to do, man. Your parents in the Lord. Okay, now let me go back to this Hebrews. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 17. Obey them that have rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch out for your souls. You know what I'm saying? And they do. They watch out for our souls, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like in the book of Ezekiel, it tell us if you don't give warning to the people, man, and you don't blow that trumpet, the blood will be required at your hand. And it's the same thing in that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they giving us, you know what I'm saying, the scriptures and the volume of the book, man. They telling us how to get out there and do what they have been doing 35 plus years, man. You know what I'm saying? They giving us the path. They giving us the way. They showing us the old way. But the only new thing is, like I was saying, we have the unicorn now. That's why it is good to do these sit down videos, man. As they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. And you can see, you know what I'm saying, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, they do it in joy, man. This is their passion. You can clearly see it, man. You know what I'm saying? They look up words, get into the roots of them, to the etymology. You know what I'm saying? And they do this thing in joy, and you can clearly see it, man. They don't do it in malice and envy, none of that foolishness, man. Okay, with that being said, let me get a precept. Okay, this is Hebrews chapter 11. I'm going to start at verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the apostles and elders of Great Millstone is showing us, man, that faith. You know what I'm saying? That what had them out there all that time, man, because they faith-based. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to be, because it's impossible to please Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi without faith, man. Verse 2. For by it the elders obtain a good report. And they have, man. You know what I'm saying? The elders of old, you know what I'm saying, of old times, aforetime, man, they obtain a good report, man. That's what we reading about it. You know what I'm saying? Also, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, starting from Tahar on down to the camp heads, man, they obtain a good report of faith too, because they are faith-based, man, and you can clearly see it. That's why guys buck up and talk shit about our apostles and elders, man, because they faith-based. They face everything off base. They don't have to see everything, man, because that's what faith is. We just read it in verse 1, man. The substance of the things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, man. They hope for salvation. They hope, you know what I'm saying? They hope for salvation because, you know what I'm saying, we don't know if we saved or not. You know what I'm saying? And we can't save each other, man. You know what I'm saying? The apostles and elders can't save you, man. I can't save you. You know what I'm saying? Only Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi can save us, man. So therefore, we have to give all diligence to give our call and election sure. So what's wrong with what the apostles and elders commanding us to do, man? In these sit down videos. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, and studying and researching our history, man. And so forth and so on, all the things that they commanded us to do. I know a lot of you brothers saw the videos. Even the scoffers have. Okay, let me get another precept, man. Like I was saying, man, we have to work out our own salvation. That don't mean, you know what I'm saying fuck everybody, I'm going to stay to myself. Nah, because just like Yahawashi Mashiach came preaching, man, the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Two are better than one, man. Because in the end, the reward will be glorious. And I'm going to get that scripture after I get this one. All right, this is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Con, you know what I'm saying? And this basically yahawashi Mashiach, you know what I'm saying, talking about, you know what I'm saying, basically talking to the apostles, man. You know what I'm saying? They obeyed in his presence. You know what I'm saying? His presence only, you know, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Con. And that's how we gotta be, man. Just like, you know what I'm saying, our elder of the camp, man, he just recently took a trip to Philly, and he went up there with the apostles. You know what I'm saying? And just because he's going, you know what I'm saying, don't mean the show stop. We got to keep pushing, man, because it's not over yet. We got to work out our own salvation. We got to have our own personal relationship with Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? Because like I mentioned earlier, our elder, you know what I'm saying, of Lion's Den, a heroin, he can't save us. He can save himself, just like we can save ourselves, man. So therefore, we got to work out our own salvation. So therefore, it's good to have their own personal relationship with doing these sit-down videos, with praying, fasting, you know what I'm saying, studying, you know what I'm saying, letting our mind ordinances be on Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi, man. Okay, now let me get that precept that I mentioned I was going to get. To let you know that it don't mean, you know what I'm saying, to get out there on them highways and byways and try to, oh, I'm going to do it by myself. I'm going to do everything by my lonesome. Because I got to work out my own salvation with fear and trembling. He ain't mean like, he ain't mean do that like bump the brotherhood. Yeah, you got to have that own personal relationship, but it ain't bump the brotherhood. What a lot of brothers try to use that scripture for. And they're going off by that. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 9. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. Con. You know what I'm saying? Two are better than one, man. That's the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Because good, they have a good reward for their labor. You know what I'm saying? And that's, like I said, mentioned earlier, that's one of the main things Yahawashi Mashiach came preaching about, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the main things is the brotherhood, man. He said, how you going to love, you know what I'm saying? How you going to love me, which you can't see, but you can't love your brother that's right next to you, man. You know what I'm saying? So two are better than one. You know what I'm saying? He taught amongst men. You know what I'm saying? He had 12 disciples, man. It wasn't just him. Okay, I'm going to go to verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he fall, for he have not another to help him up. Con. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say two are better than one, man. Because if you fall, you have one to lift you up. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important. The body is important, man. Because other brothers know more. Some brothers know more than other brothers do. And some brothers know more about a topic than other brothers do. You know what I'm saying? One brother might know the scriptures better and precepts better. And one brother might know history. You know what I'm saying? So the body is important, man, out there to go fishing, man. Because we all help each other up. We lift each other up. We lift our fellows up. But if we don't have a fellow and we just out there by ourselves, man, and you know what I'm saying, and you don't know everything, well, not because we you know what I'm saying, don't know everything, and not to say it like that because we're not gonna know everything. But you know what I'm saying, you gotta know history. You gotta know a little bit of everything if you're gonna be out there by yourself. That make your job a lot more harder. But the brotherhood is important, man. Okay. Let me get another precept. All right, this is Psalms. (133) verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. You know what I'm saying? And how pleasant it is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why two are better than one. See, that's a precept right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically telling you that unity is better. And you know what I'm saying? Two is better than one. Okay. And I hope this lesson was edifying, Akim. I just wanted to make it real quick and brief. I have one more scripture. Okay, this is the book of Romans. Chapter 13, verse 11. In that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Because now is high times. You know what I'm saying? You can see what's going on around the world, man. These prophecies starting to speak, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going on right now. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We got Hurricane Marie, Jose, you know what I'm saying, and Hurricane Lee. You know what I'm saying? Out there, and there's many more out there too, man. You know, it was earthquakes in what that is, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? It was wildfires over there in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying, protests and marches going on, race wars. Like, I think it's St. Louis and Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how true it is. I recently heard that Georgia declared martial law. You know what I'm saying? I got to look into that. You know what I'm saying? So forth and so on, man. Now it's high times, man. So we got to wake up out of sleep, man, and start going hard, man, because this devil is going hard, man. And this devil ain't going to stop for none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to slow down. Just like he's shooting our people down in the street, and he been doing it. He been killing our people, man. Okay, verse 12. The night is far sent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light, man. So let us put on the full armor of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, man. Let's put, you know what I'm saying, have that faith in him, reverence him, man. You know what I'm saying? And have that works, man. Just like it say in the book of James. Show me your faith, and I will show you my faith by my works. Because they go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. And this works right here. You know what I'm saying? And going out there on the highways and byways. And keeping them laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. Those are the works. So I'm gonna end it with that, man. So there you have it, Akim, man. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta obey our parents in the Lord, man. We have to do everything that they command us to do, because they're not gonna tell us anything wrong. As long as it's lining up with the scriptures, man, you shouldn't feel no ill way about it. You know what I'm saying? Them two sit down videos, you know what I'm saying, if more, you know what I'm saying, because I do more. You should do them, man, because they help us with speaking. You know what I'm saying? They help build you up, man. It's basically practice before you go out there on the battleground. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Akim out there around the four corners of the earth, preaching his truth and sincerity. Also the yahawahs that follow after their husbands and believing on the name of Yahawah, Yahawashi, and the children. You know what I'm saying? Shalom to the sincere, and death to the rest. Shalom.